Yo, what's up? I'm Drew. Every week I make a unique one-of-one clothing item for my brand Flavor World. I think this is the 42nd consecutive week of doing it. The designs have gotten pretty wild in the past, doing all sorts of things to them: bleach, embroidery, screen print, etc. This week I decided to go all out, use every trick I know, film the whole process, and share all of my business's secrets with you. So enjoy, and I hope you learned something from watching me make this shirt right here. Let's do it. Get the box. First things first, we need a shirt. Oh, there's the angels singing when I pulled that thing out. It was a little too orange for me though. I don't know, it's just like super orange. So I decided I'm gonna do a little bleach action, little bleach dye. Basically just treat the bleach like it's tie-dye ink, and so I don't do that typical tie-dye spiral. Usually I go for that, but I decided to do this scrunch one that you just saw me do. Bind it up, take it to the art sink. Boom. Throwing some gloves on, bleach, pretty gnarly stuff. Don't want it on my skin, ventilation, all that, you know, be safe. Doing a 1-to-1 bleach to water ratio. That just kind of helps it penetrate the shirt more. It goes a little deeper, kind of extends the life of your bleach in a way. I wring out the shirt because you don't want the shirt like wet. Ideally, it's just damp. That's, you know, if it's a dry shirt, it won't get too deep into the fabric, which is maybe what you desire. Some people might like that look. I kind of wanted to get the color to go through. So I put the bleach on, let it sit for like 15 minutes, which is a lot longer than usual, but it wasn't doing much, you know. You'll see what I mean. I use a little detergent to try and wash out the bleach and some of the dyes. But something about these like bright neon colors, something about them just does not bleach well, and I've never figured it out, but I've hit the problem a few times. Here's POV fan action. A couple hours later, it's dry. Look at that nice shot. Love that. Yeah, it turned out interesting. Just kind of like textured, distressed, but I'm rolling with it. It don't matter. I'm confident it'll turn out. Here I'm using a screen print frame that I built. It's just square, built out of 2x2s, silk screen, some emulsion. I used to always build them myself. Now I have nice aluminum frames, but when you build them yourself, much cheaper. Good to learn that way. Plastisol ink. A little trickier to use, but super good for garments. Looks great. Colors always look great. Pros and cons to it compared to water-based ink. I'll go more in on that later. I could talk about screen printing for a long time. Here I'm doing a split fountain screen print. It's just where you put two colors on the same squeegee. Then they kind of blend together and make that like really nice gradient. I've been super into that look lately. I've been doing it on many of the last shirts I've made. Oh, I just think it's so cool, and it's so unique, and every print is a little different. And the more you print it, it actually blends together more and more and more. So that's also another reason why I started on the back, because then by the time I got to the front, hopefully, it looks super crisp. Here I'm using a flash cure. This is another little thing about the Plastisol ink, is you gotta heat it up. It doesn't dry by air, it doesn't dry by evaporation. But there you can see, after I heated it up, dry to the touch, good to go. Flip it over, need more yellow onto the front. Print away. Sick. Yeah. Cool. So now I covered the front and the back, but there's still kind of these gaps on the sides here where there isn't really a print. So I decided I'm gonna just fill that in just so it really is like an all over print covering the whole shirt. So I'm still gonna add a tag on the bottom there and a bit of embroidery detail on the sleeve there. So a couple more things we gotta do. I pull in the big boy, the big brother. And I'm gonna do the embroidery on the sleeve first. So I hoop it, little stabilizer, and throw it in the machine. I'm thinking I'm just gonna do a FW, yeah, the classic Flavor World little tag there, almost like a secondary logo of mine. This is a Brother PE800 is the name of this machine. Works great, super good for like hobby use. It's not ideal for professional use just because it's kind of slow, and if you want to change colors you got to do that manually. But for, you know, casual hobby use, I do recommend. It's been working wonders for me. Embroidery done. Pop it out, rip that stabilizer off. Good to go. Next we're gonna go over to the ironing board. I'm actually gonna throw some tags on. Boom. I get these tags from a website called Miss Label. I've been using her website for a long time. Look at that flip. I'm like a dealer in a casino. Love it. But I just love adding these tags. It's a super nice detail. I just crease the edges, fold it in half, crease it again. A lot of people throw it on the collar of shirts, which makes sense, but I like to throw it on the bottom lip there. I don't know, just to be different. I just think it looks super sick on the shirt. And I've been doing that since the very, very first flavor drop. It's always been that way, so a little specialty of the brand, I suppose. Cleaning it up. Man, see, I just really think it's all about the details with these shirts. Look, it just comes together so nice. I really think this shirt turned out sweet, super colorful, super orange. A lot of bright colors on there, details on the sleeve. The prints turned out wonderful. Oh my god.
I got orange face on the shirt, orange face on the shirt. And the ski mask. Can't even see. How close am I? Oh, I'm super close. Bye. Did I get it? Come on. Let's go!